What's up everyone, it's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, and in today's video I wanted to talk more about Star Wars Battlefront. Now, if you don't know, a lot of people have been concerned about this game. To many, it seems along the run-of-the-mill type FPS shooter. So here's the thing, in my opinion, it doesn't really innovate as a game. But overall, I think if a game is just simply enjoyable enough, it doesn't really matter. Another criticism that's been flying about is the fact that Star Wars fans, while playing the game and enjoying it obviously, it may come down just to the simple fact that they see the visuals, hear the sounds of Star Wars, and not really taking into account the actual gameplay. As an example, I have a friend who is a massive fan of Star Wars, and while being very excited before the beta, has now lost interest because, in his words, quote, they need to offer more than just Star Wars, but a high quality game. Online, there have been many attempts by people in groups, forums, and etc. to boycott the game because they are disenfranchised with not only EA, not only the FPS gaming category, but see the new iterations of these particular games to be subpar. This can come down to the fact that mainly a bunch of these games are simply rushed releases and we don't have much time from game to game. Even Battlefield is becoming annual at this point. To give you some statistics, EA released some that around 9.5 million people played the beta. And while that is the biggest EA beta ever, with 1.6 billion minutes played, and to compare that, Battlefield Hardline got around 7 million. If you look at it from those numbers, Hardline was its own concept and failed. Battlefront has the Star Wars brand and only performed slightly better than a game that died 1 month after release. That's not to say this game will go down the path of Hardline, it's just to say the fact that it can go down that path if the game quality isn't good enough. Now, to ask the question whether the game is dead on arrival or not, you have to then ask the question, do you really want another FPS shooter? You've got games out there like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Battlefield 4, there's so many FPSs out there that isn't really going to separate itself from the rest. Like we spoke about earlier, it's not really that much different from the other FPSs out there. It really doesn't innovate that much. But at the same time, I think the fact that it is Star Wars and the fact that people just love Star Wars, I mean, it's Star Wars at the end of the day. How many times can I say Star Wars? Anyway, but overall, when it comes to the core gameplay of Battlefront, I think that it does do some things right. I mean, you obviously have the star cards, you can go into third person and first person, so it's not like it's completely generic. So to sum it all up, I think that Star Wars Battlefront will be successful at least for the first 6 to 8 months. I don't think it's a game that's going to last for years and years, but hey, you never know. It's one of those things, isn't it? The fact that a lot of people could hate the game. It really comes down to the quality of the game at the end of the day, and we'll have to see when it comes out on November 17th. But with that being said, let me know in the comments section below what you think about this. Will it die on release? What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. I don't think so. No need to worry just yet. But with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, share, subscribe, and peace.